What's up, friends? Today we are here with my friend Steven, and we're taking out the Onewheels for my first official trail ride. And one of our goals today is to take this board and tune it a bit. I have literally zero experience tuning this stuff, and honestly the Onewheel settings are kind of a mystery to me. So we're going to take a look at some of the settings first before we go riding, and then we'll go for a little bit of a trail ride, see how it performs, and compare it to his board, which is actually very similar to mine. And why don't you give us your specs rundown? What do you got?
For sure. We got a 20S 2P P45 cells.
Ooh.
Split pack, so there's 4 cells in the front.
Ooh, pain.
Little Fokker 3.1.
Nice.
Zbms clone from China. And 5-inch hub and 655 enduro tire.
Nice.
So this thing is my favorite board by far. Tons of power, tons of range. Huge fan of it.
Nice.
It is in part held together with duct tape, but that's why you need stronger 3D printing.
Gotta keep that float on. You just recently changed to a nylon battery enclosure. Is that what you were saying earlier?
Yeah, so this one has a nylon, and I haven't printed the new one, but there's a little, the cover flap that protects the cables, like slotted into the plastic, and it ended up breaking where it slots in, so I just duct taped it back together.
That's rough.
So I don't really want a 3D print, but it eventually, if it breaks, I'll need to fix that up a bit.
Yeah, so we've got that enduro hub. That's another Float Life product. If you guys have seen the rest of the videos in this series, you'll have seen how many Float Life products I have on my board. And they're kind of twinsies. He's got the silver rails. I've got the silver rails. He actually has this pretty cool, let me flip the screen around. He's got this pretty sweet print on the side of his rails that sort of protects it when it sits on the side like this. And I have a feeling that I might experience some side flips on my board on my first trail ride. What do you think?
I'd be disappointed if you didn't at least a couple times.
Sweet. So that's kind of what we're doing today. So we're gonna hop into VESC Tool in just a second and tune up some of the settings, turn some things on, and we'll see what happens. I think right now I kind of skipped the first ride video on this board, not gonna lie. Like, I just didn't really feel like doing it because I've already ridden a VESC Onewheel before, so I didn't think it was super necessary. But today will be sort of my first impressions and opinions on the board. But one thing I noticed so far is that the it feels kind of dead, and I've set 120 motor amps, 50 battery amps, which is 25 amps per 50S cell, and I kind of thought that that was good, but Steven also thinks it's dead. So we're gonna see what we can do with the tune and see if we can make that a little bit better. So let's hop into VESC Tool. All right, so we're rolling down the trail a little bit right now.
Oh no, I use Strava to like
Same.
most of the ride.
I use Strava for my e-skates mostly. Yeah, but we're rolling down the trail right now to a more chill spot to do the VESC settings, so we'll see where this goes.
Yep, we need to fix that.
Yeah, so that's one of the problems is I've gotten on the board a couple times. It just slams down the front, which I feel like is not right. So,
well, I checked the 80, so I mean, it does see, they just have that extra plastic on them.
Yeah.
So they're pretty stiff.
Yeah. I mean, there's a difference between slamming the front of the board down because of the sensor and because the settings are wrong. So
what I like to do when that happens is shrink in the ERPM. I think it's like 250 activation, and then increase the delay time. So I think it's like 250
so you have to like
milliseconds.
Waits for your foot to be off of it for a certain amount of time.
Longer, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
You make it longer, and you make it have to be like less speed.
Right.
Let's go a little further up though.
All right, bet.
You want to ride mine up?
Sure.
Permission to scrape the nose of your board?
A little bit. I don't know how durable that bang bumper is.
The bang bumper is super durable.
Is it? Okay, sweet.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I use. I got one on the front and back.
Oh yeah, this already feels like completely different. I mean, besides the hub, which I'm not going to feel the difference right now, it's just a lot more ready to go. It doesn't feel like it's gonna fall over like mine does, so we'll get that fixed up. I think, I don't know exactly how many amps this MTE one can do versus mine, but
I think they're like the same right now. I'm
you're at like
pretty sure I'm
120?
around 120 phase amps.
All right, bet. Oh shoot, how do you get off of
Fuel
yours?
lift.
Oh, there we go.
So
Yeah,
you
yours
can
is definitely
feel-
more sensitive.
You can feel that activation threshold too.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
tighter. Where I think you're, yeah. So yeah, you want to start with that?
Yeah, let's go ahead and pull. Alrighty, so we got VESC Tool Out, and we'll get connected up to my board, and then we'll get some settings changed. And I think the first thing we want to change is that deactivation of the footpad, and of course we get a connection timed out. Did you turn your board off already?
No, it's your board.
Oh, it's probably because it was writing.
It's just the which one was yours?
The 52840.
So the little fuckers are kind of notorious for having terrible Bluetooth modules in them.
Okay, yeah, that's what I assumed.
Firmware update available. Do you
No,
wanna
we're
do
not.
it?
We're not doing 6.5 right now.
Dude, it's super easy.
Yeah, but 6.2 works, and yeah,
Okay.
I'll do it later. We'll do it
That
later.
board's on.
You're
On
good.
the camera, dude. But no, it feels pretty much the same.
Yeah,
There's like maybe a slight difference in like when you're going from basically not moving to moving.
oh, like
Like
the
the closed loop,
sensorless
open
to,
loop
yeah,
transition
okay,
has changed.
interesting.
Super subtle though. Oh wait, you're that one.
Yeah,
Okay. Okay. Let's go into. Am I able to move that? Let's go. Wait for it to find.
Once you tap the little thing, it'll hide it.
Oh, nice. Let's wait for it to find float control.
There we go. So just for reference here, we're on ReFloat. If you guys watched my VESC setup tutorial / experience, you will have seen that. And
So in order to configure, so we're trying to make the footpad more sensitive. So one thing we can do, for example, is just pause it, which
Mhm.
is generally like kind of nice, but then you can't heel lift to stop.
yeah, so that basically just means that it turns off one of the footpad sensor activations.
It's like there's one sensor.
Yeah,
And
okay.
either one on is akin to your both feet
probably
being
good
on.
for like off-road track people or something.
It's nice if you're having disengagement issues. I like being able to heel lift, but if
Yeah.
the board starts to disengage on you and you want it to definitely not, that one's super nice.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So half switch fault delays, I like to increase it to around 350 to 450 milliseconds
Okay.
for halves, and then full switch, we can leave that about the same or increase it a little bit. Let's reduce
Cool.
the ERPM, 100's real slow. Okay, let's write those settings, and I mean,
You should be able to feel that immediately, right?
no, it's still, it's still super. So, but if we pause it, oh,
I feel like I don't want pausey yet. I feel like I need to get used to riding first.
yeah,
Because it's really hard for me to get off still. I'm still figuring out the little shimmy.
for sure. So
Especially if the
let's
ground
go
is not
into
flat.
Start. Two volts, those look good.
So I've heard people talk about ATR. What exactly does that do?
ATR picks the nose up and pushes the nose down with, mainly with going uphill and downhill.
Okay.
And yeah, you can configure it such that as you're going down a hill, you'll start pushing your nose down.
Yeah.
Because the scariest
So
thing
it
is
feels
when
more
you're
stable.
going down a hill and you start tail dragging.
Yeah.
When you're tail dragging, the board's going however fast the tail drag is making it go, and it's really
Yeah.
easy to just.
Yeah, I haven't felt that yet. I've only gone on like smaller slopes, but that doesn't sound very fun.
And if you have enough torque, I mean, it'll keep the nose up and makes it a lot easier to keep applying power. get you
Okay,
up
cool.
the big hills.
So
I mean,
what
we
you
could
got in
change
startup?
those. We could enable simple start.
What's simple start? Single sensor while allowing heel
Yeah.
lift dismounts.
So it's like pausing for 5 seconds on startup.
Okay. But it's not pausey for dismount?
After 5 seconds, it's not.
Okay, so anytime you get off, then it'll still be...
Yep, now it's...
That's probably just a sensitivity thing, right? Did you write it?
That might be the... Let's change that ERPM threshold a little. It might have been too low.
We might have different... we might require different values for our different motors, too, if you were setting it based on yours.
Yeah, so let's go back to 200. Oh, it also just takes longer because of the delay. But yeah, that seems to be working
All right, let me
more
try real quick.
reliably.
Goodness. You're too used to your powerful board.
Dude, I'm too used to having that plastic ripped off.
I
the
know. I
footpad.
think I'm going to make a short video on that pretty soon.
I would not put a... be careful because like... oh, you're getting a call too. A board ghosting
Oh,
is
shoot, okay.
terrifying.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. All right, so we just changed up that foot pad activation setting, and hopefully now I won't have any deactivations when I don't want them. I've had, it really depends on my shoes, like with the ones with the thinner soles, like these old MTE shoes. Oop. See, this is why you get the bumper pads. With these old MTE shoes, the sole is super thin, and for some reason it doesn't like that as much. So, yeah, that's much better. So, what else are we gonna switch up? Tune-wise, you got anything? Or
Yeah, let's fix this mushiness. So,
Yeah.
foot pad activation is better. It could be perfect. It could be better, but it's good enough. Let's go into tune. So it felt pretty mushy. I'm gonna stiffen that up. I'm gonna leave roll acceleration. I'm gonna leave those the same. Boosters, I like adding a good amount of booster.
is that just like extra motor current?
Yeah, let's go like 35 amps. Yeah, and I also like having it come in earlier and stretched out a little bit.
Okay.
And you can go up to your battery's 50 amps.
Yeah.
Is this battery amps or phase amps? Yeah, let's leave that. Braking, same thing. I'm gonna add like 35 or so amps.
Right now, I think I have motor braking set at -100, so that seems reasonable.
Let's write both of those.
Cool.
So that'll stiffen it up. Let's feel that before I go in and turn tilt back. But I'm a big fan of turn tilt back as well. Let's see how this thing feels. Can I hop on?
Yeah, go for it.
Activate it better. So it's definitely stiffer.
Not as much of an instant scrape anymore.
Yeah, it's definitely stiffer. I would imagine it should be able to get more torque than this.
Woohoo!
Okay. Oh.
Look at her go.
I mean, that feels pretty good. That's a VESC. It still feels a little mushy.
I mean, we're running the same exact controller, just different hubs.
This
so
is a 3.0, right?
yeah, it's a V3 little fucker.
I don't think that makes a huge difference.
Yeah, I think they only changed some like phase sensor stuff on
Yeah,
it.
wasn't it some phase filter thing or something?
Yeah, phase filters.
Tune modifiers. I'm gonna give this thing some turn tilt back.
So that basically like pulls the nose up a bit when you're doing a small, like low speed turn.
Correct.
I remember like hearing people talk about VESC having ATR makes turning so much easier because it doesn't want to like fall over when you're turning in small circles. Is that right?
I'm a big fan of it in general, so I find myself kind of on the heel or toe side or heel side a lot.
Yeah.
And yeah, it does just pick the nose up. But once we reconnect, so like what I like to do is the default turn yaw aggregate is set to 90.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not 100% sure on the behavior, but it seems like the longer I go 180 usually, and it seems to just stretch out the amount of time where it's pulling the nose up as you're rotating the board.
Oh, that makes sense.
I don't have a ton of like deep.
Yeah, I mean,
know the
if it works,
equation.
it works.
But yeah, a lot of what I've been messing with is just off of feel and kind of playing around with different settings.
Yeah.
And this will get you kind of approximate to...
How long you been riding the VESC boards now? A couple years?
Yeah, a couple years.
Nice.
Yeah. I think that feels better here. I don't want to drop this.
Yeah.
Let me try this thing. Yep.
Nice.
Yeah, feeling better for sure.
It looks better. Like,
Yeah.
obviously, besides my experience, I definitely couldn't do that before because it would just plow the nose into the ground. So, sweet. It's actually really cool to see a device like this handle sand like that, because on an e-skate, you're either breaking a belt like right away in sand like that, or your wheels are just gonna get stuck. At least for most of them. But sweet.
Oh, it's definitely still kind of mushy.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm still a beginner,
Oh,
so
we should do the haptics.
the what?
Haptic buzz.
Oh,
So,
really?
I'm a fan of duty cycle pushback. Not a ton of it,
Yeah.
but I think I might be more a fan of duty cycle haptic buzz.
So, it like
once I
buzzes
hit like
the motor.
85% duty cycle, it'll start being like a oscillatory spring. It's like when it starts
You
vibrating.
like
under
feel
your
it
feet.
in the motor.
Mhm.
Interesting.
And it's a good way of knowing like, oh, I'm at a speed where I have like 15% headroom of the board left.
I feel like that's got to be like upper 20s for this board. Probably like 28 or something,
I don't know.
right?
This is the high torque motor, so let's look.
It might be even lower.
Let me see the duty cycle. So if we go into...
I know I have field weakening
UI.
turned on a little bit, but I don't really intend on hitting the speeds for field weakening.
Okay, so where's duty cycle? There it is. Can I just take it for a speed?
Sure,
Speed run?
just don't fall.
Oh, interesting. So it's riding pretty nose up. So it's still mush.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's see. Let's go into ReFloat. ATR tune. Let's stiffen it more. Through our Mahoney KP. Right. Did you do the whole IMU
Yeah, I did the calibration and everything.
calibration?
So that's definitely right.
This, I get my...
Better?
Seems
like you're still getting some deactivation, but
I might just be used to, oh, it is for sure also deactivating a bit, but that's fine. Booster. I want more booster. Oh, wait. So let's push that low and then push that high.
so you're changing ramp up and start angle?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, that's like for adding the extra current?
Yep.
And that's motor or battery current?
I think it's battery. I've always treated it like battery current,
Okay.
but it's stacking that current on top of the, like,
The normal like motor config battery current?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, as long as we don't blow up the battery, I'm good with it.
oh, it won't, yeah, it's not gonna, how do I get this fucking thing to go away? There we go.
Scrape to scrape. Sort of just accepted the fact that my bumpers are going to get scraped. Nice. That's pretty much just how it works, so I ain't too worried about it. It's really cool seeing the lights activate and deactivate though, especially after how much work I put into making those things work. Ooh, we got some speed. I feel like that's probably good enough, unless you think there's something that you're halfway through changing.
I wonder if this is a ReFloat versus float config.
Could be.
Interesting. Yeah, I mean, you want to go for a ride, or?
Yeah, let's see how it all
It's still kind of nose
worked out.
It's kind of hunting for, or the nose just gets really soggy. Are you sure it's set for the right IMU frequencies for the?
Yeah, it's at 830.
I'm as long as you're sure. I'm not sure if it's different for the 3.0 versus 3.1.
It definitely feels different.
Yeah, I don't love it still. It needs a little bit more.
We'll get there eventually.
ATR would be good, a little bit, and then a little bit less, a little bit more I maybe.
In terms of PSI, I think I'm running somewhere under
Feels good.
20 here.
Feels good.
I'm not 100% sure, but
PSI.
he said it feels pretty good, so I'm just gonna leave it for now. Ooh, the low speed turning is much easier now.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel like I'm gonna fall off the side. Confirmed. Heel lift does still work.
I'm gonna grab one thing from my cart.
All right, bet. Yeah, one day I will be able to appreciate the difference between the MTE hub and mine, but that day is not today. We'll get there though. Gotta get some more experience. Ooh, we doing the curb run. Oh yeah, baby.
Oh, I lost it.
Did you see the video of Kyle Hansen doing that in Mission Bay?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, he did like a whole curb run on top of one of the side of the road barriers. It's pretty sweet.
Oh, nice. Oh wait, it's the next drop down.
Oh, dude, seriously, low speed turning is so much better now.
Nice.
I just almost fell off, and it totally recovered. That's crazy.
I'm a big fan of having your turn yaw aggregate set to 180 or 270 degrees. It just keeps it going for longer, it feels like to me.
Yeah, that makes sense. I probably should get on the right side so the the
we're
walkers.
gonna go left in a sec.
Oh, turn off?
Yeah.
All right, bet.
Doesn't ghost.
I think you're just used to something a little different than me.
No, it's not. The turning feels good. It's once you get on the nose.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's feeling pretty good.
This guy rips. I love the spin move.
What's up?
I said I love the spin move.
Oh, which one?
Where you spin around really tight. It's pretty cool. All right, let's hit the trail.
Don't drop your camera.
Yeah, I'll try not to.
It looks like a nice camera.
Yeah, it's it does the job, to say the least. Ooh. So
this is where you'll want some ATR.
Yeah.
Like that with a little bit of ATR.
Or you can just go slow.
Yeah, or you go slow.
Ooh. Yeah, so this is not actually my first trail ride. My first taste of VESC Onewheel was actually also with Steven. And I rode one of his boards on a trail ride before. and it felt pretty sweet. I was already going to build one, but that kind of sold me on it even more, so thanks. So whew, it's sweet to be out here again on my own board. Oh man, it's gonna take a while for me to get used to the feeling of like being up on just the center.
Yeah, you don't have 4 things hitting the ground.
I like have to control my tilt left and right, which is super different than normal, but it doesn't feel too bad so far. Honestly, the settings that we changed, I think, made a huge difference. So, oof. I was hoping for a nice sunset out here today, but we've got just clouds, unfortunately. A little cloud set. Woo.
How's the board feel?
Pretty good. I think my calves are gonna get sore really fast, but that's just a new rider thing. I think I've already touched the tail a couple times on some of these downhills.
Yeah, we should turn on. I mean, default ATR is pretty good.
Yeah?
Yeah, especially if you set it pretty low.
This will be interesting to come back up. Whoa. Whoa!
Oh! Nice.
I hit a rock sideways back there.
You get your first scratch?
On the rails?
Scratch. Let's
yeah, boy.
All right, it needs a few more.
I got my cool Superflex sticker on there too. It's all good. I feel like Jeff from Float Life with this camera out here.
Yeah, don't drop it.
I'll try not to. Maybe not the smartest choice, but at least the footage will be cool.
Yeah.
Woo! Get that little bonk. Let's go. You know, even though it is all right, we're back on the road. Steven turned on a bit of ATR on my board to help keep the nose up on these downhills, but hopefully we won't have any tail scraping anymore. Or I should say, so hopefully we don't have any more tail scraping. Woo! Pretty cool trail back here. Whoa. That feels way different.
Oh yeah, once you're on loose ground, it feels completely different.
No, I think that the turning feels super different now with the ATR that you turn on.
Oh.
Ooh, I don't know if I like that.
Oh yeah, let me feel it. Is it way strong?
Yeah, it's pretty dang strong.
Let me feel it. Actually.
Every time. It might feel normal to you, but it doesn't feel good to me yet. You getting up this? Oh, let's go, let's go. Does it feel normal to you, or?
Yeah, dude, feels pretty good.
Okay, maybe I just need to get used to it then. Because it changed the like low speed turning feel a lot.
Yeah, for sure it does. Oh, the ATR did?
Yeah, yeah.
Let me hop on this again.
Like I said, maybe I just need to get used to it.
Yeah, I think just try it out for a bit.
Yeah.
I like it.
Okay, cool. I'll see if I can figure it out.
Could be looser now, I think.
It could be looser?
I mean, dude, yeah, I can just play with, like, it feels good.
Yeah, okay.
You can kind of just infinitely play with it. Can you make it down this?
I have no idea. We're going to find out in a second.
This is a hard spot. Don't break your camera. Got some chunk. We got
yeah, it's actually like a lot steeper than it looks. Wow. So.
Oh, the sidewall munchers are a killer.
Not quite.
Dude, you got to pause it. Did you just dismount?
Yeah.
Gotta pause it.
What does that mean?
Just combine those sensors.
Oh. Yeah, I mean, I'll get there eventually. I just don't want to not be able to turn it off. Woo. Yeah, this is a pretty challenging trail for an e-skate. Got some pretty big rocks here. And
Yeah,
the sand is absolutely killer for e-skate too. Got a nice little hill here.
Definitely some chunder on these trails. But
Oh,
question
okay,
is,
this does feel way better on the uphill
Boing.
with that ATR turned on. Interesting.
Oh yeah. Oh.
Whew. Yeah, I guess one thing you need to be aware of with Onewheels is not scraping the sidewalls on crazy rocks, because that would be a bad time, to say the least. You popped a tire on a sidewall before?
I don't pop them, I just wear through them and then they eventually start leaking air.
Were you the one that told me about the like rim saver things that Full Life has? Because you were like denting rims?
Dude, and shoe goo on the sidewall.
Shoe goo?
Yeah, dude. Shoe goo on the sidewall.
Can I do it? Nope.
Oh, you need more speed and less on your back.
Yeah. Hey, this backpack isn't that heavy. This is my light one. Whew. I don't have a problem going down, but going up I feel like is way harder.
Yoink.
Evening. Whew. Woo. See what I'm talking about? It's kind of hard to keep my ankles upright. It's like wobbling side to side, just something I got to get used to. I'm sure that will come with experience. Whew. We got some thick gravel up here. Again, these things can be pretty challenging on smaller e-skate tires with their width just like dropping you into the rocks, but not so much on here. Woohoo! Get that shred. Yeah. Is that a little bump? Oh, these things are fun. Look at that hill over there.
But there's another hill we're gonna go up. Hey.
All right, I'll believe you. Woo.
So this is where you'll feel the ATR come in.
Yeah, it feels really nice going downhill right now. This is so easy. It's interesting comparing to an e-skate because like on a hill, woo, on a hill like that, it's not that steep, but you could easily lose traction. And I'm sure you, oh goodness, I'm sure you could on this one wheel, but it gives you a little bit more balance so you don't slip as much. Ugh.
I don't actually know because I like having a little bit of haptic buzz at like 85% duty cycle.
Why don't you just keep spinning it?
What's up?
You just keep spinning it or something?
Well, I'll keep accelerating up a hill until I start getting a little bit of haptic buzz, and then I know that
I
see. Keep pushing it.
We got a pretty serious hill here. Ironically, I'm riding Steven's board and he's trying to get mine up the hill, which looks like it's going perfectly fine. But we're doing it. Ooh, this is a pretty serious hill. You can barely see him. This actually would be challenging on an e-skate.
Yeah, dude, e-skates. Aren't these things way better?
I don't know about that yet, but I think downhill is going to be the scary part, though.
No, downhill's chill, dude.
Is it?
Yeah, with ATR, downhill's like more chill, I think.
All right, I'll trust you. Ooh. Ugh. Get a little bonk in there. Very nice. This is honestly way easier than I expected it to be.
The board?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not too shabby, right?
Yeah. Woo! I'm really bad at riding switch though. That's something I need to learn.
Can I drop your board?
I don't know if I want to break it just yet.
Oh, I shouldn't break it.
Drop your board and I'll film you.
I'll drop it first if I can then drop this one.
How dangerous is it really? Shoot.
The board? It's
I
fine.
forgot you have pausing on.
Dude, drops are chill.
Is it? I don't know, dude.
We got helmets on.
But that's not what I'm worried about. I'm talking about the 3D printed enclosure, dude.
Oh yeah, I mean,
That was
I'll
a
see if
pain.
it breaks later. Yoink. Yoink.
All right, you gonna hit this?
Run up, though.
That's pretty high, dude.
Yep.
And the landing is pretty
and I've
rocky.
been riding your board, so I'm not used to this one, and I'm at a high PSI.
Bro, you rode my board for like 2 minutes.
Okay, I want to jump that way.
This way?
Yeah, probably. Yeah, I want to jump off right here.
Okay. All right, I'm ready when you are.
Yoink.
Woo! Dang, that's pretty baller. That's impressive.
All right, your board time.
Are you sure it's not gonna dent the rim or something?
Shouldn't, dude. What PSI are we at? Yeah, it should be good.
All right. Does everything look tight?
I mean, how do you feel about how you built your battery? Is it nice and snug in there?
My battery is very snug, yes.
You got strong spot welds. Is my board in the way?
Yes. It has pretty strong spot welds, I would say. I did 3 per cell, 3 pairs per cell.
I don't remember how many I did. I just fucking roasted it.
Yeah, but you have like a crappy spot welder, don't you?
No, dude, that thing was super overpowered.
You have K-weld?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I have a K-weld too.
Well, that's what I use. I don't have, it's a buddy's, but
Oh, yeah, I mean, same
K-weld
thing.
with a big capacitor bank.
Yeah, yeah. All right, let's see this. Hopefully it doesn't break.
Yeah.
This looks gnarly, dude.
Nah, it should be chill.
This is like,
Yoink.
woohoo! This is like 3.5 feet for reference. Like, this is at my hips right now.
Tail drag on the landing.
That was pretty
nice.
baller. Maybe I'll get there one day, but today is not that day. Sweet.
Cool.
All right, let's.
Oh, this is kind of a cool thing to go off of.
Ooh, first time riding the board after it's been dropped 3.5 feet.
Hey, it still works.
It does. Oh boy, it feels different than yours. All right, we're going down the hill that we just came up, so we'll see. Woo!
Now we don't need the light.
Dude, it actually really does feel quite different than yours.
Do you feel it pushing the nose down a bit?
Yeah, a little bit. We're going back down the hill.
Howdy.
On this hill, I would like low-key be a little sketched out by riding with my e-skate because it's really easy to slide on these. And every time I record stuff on hills, it's like impossible to see what it actually looks like, but trust me, it's a little bit,
It looks good.
it's a little steeper than it looks on camera. But it feels good.
You got the screen recording of the duty cycle too. Curious how much regen.
Ooh. Yeah, we definitely are losing light though. Woo! Oh, we did it. Man, I'm doing more than I thought I could on this first ride. All right, we're gonna grab a sweet picture real quick and then we'll head out. It's your front battery or your front controller box, is it one you designed?
It's like a hybrid from the Fungineers in my CAD.
Oh, okay. Going back up the hill on my board this time. Definitely feels different. It's really hard to describe the difference between mine and his. They're just not the same. I don't know. Feels good though. I'm actually so stoked to be able to just ride this thing. Especially after it's sitting for so long. You know, I ordered this Superflux out of the first batch and the first batch Enduros like 2.5 years ago.
Oh, dude, that Enduro's probably gonna get fucked then.
Yeah, it's probably gonna like die from rubber dryness sooner than you would expect, but
No, it's probably chill there. I've just had, I'm not sure if it was a quality control issue, but I had an early Enduro. I think I had a couple of them become like a lip weirdly elliptical, have like high spots that would cause the board to oscillate while riding.
Oh, that's weird. Yeah,
But
hopefully that doesn't happen.
The Float Life hooked it up and sent me a new one, and
Yeah, I mean, they're good guys. I'm sure if I have any issues, they'll figure something out, discount or replacement or something, especially if they had a defect batch. But so far, it feels good, staying around. We're gonna finish off this ride, and I think I'm gonna sign off here because it's getting pretty dark, so I want to pay attention to the trail. But hopefully this is focused on me. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this little trail ride, and thank you, Steven, for being part of this and teaching me a little bit about tuning. It was a lot of fun, and I'm super stoked to ride some more on my brand new VESC wheel. Thanks for watching. Stay safe, keep on riding, and peace out.
peace.